Hey everybody, this is Nick and Ryan now here for the 4th segment of my birthday special for VideoGameFan96, aka Dominic, and also probably the last multiplayer segment of this special, in which we're going to be doing some good old Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Of course, I've got Dominic himself with me, along with mine and his friends, Daniel and Luke.
Hello, folks. Hello, everyone. Hey, folks.
So yeah, let's go ahead and do this. It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it should be. So the viewers,
3, 2,
so the viewers out there,
go!
like managed to win then I'll just pick my characters, so you guys, that makes more fair. Regardless of what happens, I always love playing Smash right here. It's literally always one of my personal favorite kinds of games to play. It may be I love Smash. Even if it's better than one, that's the one I really hyped up when they put the Smash Ultimate. Where it's always cheap before the actual lead or what the deal was going to be there.
Yep. Oh yeah, I remember all the Smash for Smash Ultimate just beautifully, like even as it was yesterday. I remember when I was so excited for that game and then first announced it, and man, they went all in into the rec that year for this game. Oh yeah.
This kind of game has really gone a long way ever since it first came out right here. Yeah, and I'll never forget the time when this was first announced. I was beyond hyped for
Yep.
it.
Good job, Dominic. But yeah, this game, as well as every other Smash game, is always great when it comes out, for sure. Yep.
Yeah, it's really such a big disappointment right here that this game has the most info lag out of the entire series. It's supposed to be the ultimate experience, but it's just so messed up the way it is designed.
I agree completely. Yeah, I agree completely. The input lag on this game is very annoying at times. I still love this game, but the input lag unfortunately does hold it back a little bit.
It still is wonderful right here that they brought back all the characters from the past games in the series along with new ones. It's a shame some of the stages never return, but it would have been great if all the stages across the entire series were there as well.
Yeah.
This is so cool to switch, because I remember hearing that is a fan favorite Smash series.
Yep. But yeah, I definitely am glad though that, like you said, that they brought back everything though. It does make this game feel pretty special. I'd still say this is probably my second favorite Smash game, beyond just personally my opinion Smash Melee, because I'll always love Melee a lot.
And yet that has not only the least one of the entire series, but it was one that many people are not saying it was overrated. In fact, I claim it like once. I remember joining Melee the time when I rented the game, but I don't remember anything about Melee. The only thing
I mean, that's fair. Personally, I'll always just be nostalgic for Melee because it was my first game of the series, and honestly, I mean, I have heard that too, that the game was rushed, but honestly, I think it was kind of like a beautiful accident. That game really was, a game that, despite the obvious lack of caring attention to details, still somehow turned out amazingly. Yep, well, that makes sense for sure.
Yeah, Brawl is also my first match. And easily for sure my personal favorite in the series is the original one for the N64 that I do have on the Wii Virtual Console.
Yeah, I think you said that's also your favorite game of all time.
It is true right here, all because of the fact that it started the whole series that we all came to love, and it was made the year I was born.
Well, that's definitely more than... Yeah, that's definitely more than fair. Nostalgia is definitely a good reason to love a game in the past, for sure. Nice. Very nice.
I do know that same day is when the original Smash, that was also the time when I downloaded the first Smash that had for the Sega Genesis on the Wii Virtual Console as well.
Oof. Oh man, how did I not get that? I call bullshit on that. Yeah, Sonic Smash is not the best, but either way, still good job on that match.
Yeah, GG.
Nice, I was actually just about to say that was quite a sick kill. Yeah. Yeah, even though I do feel like Sonic is probably like like one of the weaker characters in Smash, there definitely are like some nice tips and tricks you can do with him to make him, still a major threat. Yep. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yep. No, Dominic, you can't have a funny frame, not on your birthday. Yeah.
Dominic and I have played this back.
Let's do that again sometime.
Right here. This goes to show how good it is. It doesn't beat that runner frame that you and I so hot triggered because we got a communication error at that one time. We had a old place, not the new one, but there was a bug in our room. What happened was, I'm playing Bowser Jr., right? I believe it was, so either vice versa, it doesn't matter either way. We Bowser Jr., and right when Sean Mario showed up, and he's getting to do the painting, what is on call with the paintbrush, and that was when we got a communication error because of the frame.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's literally true right here. I still remember that very well.
You always gotta hate when stuff like that happens.
3, 2, 1.
Definitely not on topic, but I believe where I'm at, it's raining,
Well, at least you're lucky it's only rain. For me, it's still freaking snowing outside today, and it was snowing yesterday too for some reason, even though it's late March.
That's not wrong, it was pouring really bad last night, but it's a shame too that we don't bother,
Oh yeah, I love Dog Days. That one's great. That's probably my favorite too. I also really like Cabin Fever. Especially hits home to me now that I live in snowy freaking Wyoming.
That's just because, it's just how I feel. That's why I apparently stopped buying the books on a certain point, so, once I finish reading all the books I have, I would like to order them on Amazon, and also see Daniel dodge it perfectly. Yeah, give it to me, man.
I know, god dang it.
That's what I have planned, sometime I can read all the books. Because the Sun Only 3 is like Blu-ray in April, and I'm obviously going to want to get that. Yeah, I know I definitely want to plan on getting it for sure, since I do have the first 2 movies on DVD. But yeah, at least Daniel went through, I don't think it's something like or anything like that.
Yeah, same here. Definitely them redesigning everything fixed that movie big time. And I'll be honest, it was a while before I watched the first Sonic movie too, because during 2020 when all that, you know, COVID crap was going on, I was really depressed about a lot of things, and I was not motivated to do much of really anything that year. So it was a while before I watched the first Sonic movie myself. Damn, GG, Luke.
Not just Daniel, but everyone that's watching this, I am sure one of them doesn't want spoilers either.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely good to try to keep this as spoiler-free as possible, but either way, like Dominic said, I do think you will definitely do try to stick to those post-credit scenes.
Spoiler, Sonic is in it.
2, 1, go!
Even though it's clearly obvious.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the joke. Yeah, I think that was the joke, Daniel.
Yeah, I can certainly tell what he was doing there, but regardless of when it comes to the credits for Sonic Movie 3, when I do get a chance to see it later on, I'm pretty sure I know what to expect in there. No, I just know what to see in there, like the credits for in the first few movies.
Alright, well, all I'll say, Daniel, is that I think you'll be intrigued and pleasantly surprised at what you see. Yep. Well, that's definitely quite impressive, to say the least.
Yeah, for sure.
Impressive.
Nice job, Dominic.
Thank you, Luke.
Next challenger will be easier.
Yep, but either way, definitely we could say the birthday boy is doing really well today.
Well, then again, it's no surprise. The whole point is to why I go back to the line of the 3 matches. Otherwise, it'd be a pretty boring video if I didn't have me winning.
Yeah, exactly.
And we just see Murder's Choice, Nick, assuming Mark hasn't told you yet, or April.
What was that, Dominic? Sorry.
I would just say, we just see the April's Murder's Choice, assuming Mark hasn't told you yet.
All right, yeah, I'll be excited to see that.
3,
Because I'm not going to spoil
go!
what you see. We just made it now. Since Thursday and Shirk, I do want to check today app. I do want to do a count of the running games I have on there in terms of the game series I'm interested in. And then we actually have Shirk right in the app.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. Obviously, you know, I'll probably have touched upon this, you know, in yesterday's video in my Switch to direct podcast video, but I will go ahead and say that I really do love the Nintendo today app a lot. It is awesome.
Since they have widgets on there, which I think is pretty neat. Now, I actually use one of my old accounts back in the recent days, but I didn't watch it and I had that extension off the when I did.
Oh yeah, for sure. It definitely is good that you're able to actually access it now, for sure. And definitely for sure, even some of the stuff they're posting on there every day is definitely intriguing. You know, I won't really mention any of it just in case, you know, for some people that haven't really seen those announcements, but there definitely is some good stuff.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Backslash!
Yeah, GG's Daniel, but yeah, it's a good thing, Nick sent me, I was gonna say, another thing that they put on the app, but yeah, I'm not gonna say it's kind of a joke thing, you know, and the widgets thing is a pretty solid app. I would still, of course, I think that the Nintendo Music app is better, but overall because, hey, it's a cool way to listen to Nintendo music, especially considering that Nintendo likes to take down, the music on people that they upload on other people's channels, so it is a great experience. I don't like the chip feeding, but then Nintendo's really chip feeding us a lot, especially in the Switch era.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes it's just a thing where you cannot really trust them all the way. Yeah, that would be a lot more smart in my opinion, but Nintendo is weird of how they do things. Either way, though, I do love the Nintendo Today app as well. Like, the Nintendo Music app is great also, by the way. I will say that Nintendo Music is awesome. But I do love the Nintendo Today app, and definitely for sure after the Switch 2 Direct, which of course will happen before this video comes out, I'll probably be using it like almost daily to check, you know, to see if they reveal like any cool little things about it. Yep. And I do think it's a good way to get information straight from the source instead of like relying, you know, purely on like internet rumors. Yep. Ah. Yeah, for sure.
Nintendo still does Nintendo Directs.
Yeah,
That stuff.
yeah, I'm hoping Nintendo will still do the directs, even with this app. But either way, GG, Dominic.
Yeah, GG's all the same.
Yeah, like I'm thinking for Nintendo Today app, they could probably just they'll probably just like mostly you know, use it for like, you know, there's like cool or like little things, you know, stuff that doesn't necessarily require like a full presentation to know about, and they'll still say like the huge, like, you know, big or like most important announcements for the directs.
Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go! Her away!
And when I went to see what kind of comments, you know, the person made, you know, the person has a good comment saying, oh no, you're wrong. Where it was, but everything price.
Exactly. I hate it when people pull that kind of crap. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, people who try to force opinions down at other charter stores are so annoying, and it's exactly the kind of behavior out. Yeah, I think a lot of people kind of share that opinion, but either way, in general, that kind of behavior you described, though, is bullshit! Yep, that was pretty nice.
There's only three ways to say it. The reason why I thought it said it because when Luke's meaning, like it basically a headstand, at least from my perspective.
I can see why you'd say that.
Then you were surprised at the simplest of things that makes me laugh. Like for example, when Daniel says, oh, Rose, I would go! You know, because all the time when either Daniel or Luke was supposed to go. I don't know what I'm talking about. It was either all the time like Daniel.
Yeah, it's literally true, guys. And it really seems like a lot of time right here. You know what I mean? Really kind of the exact moment right here of during a certain big reactivation or depending on who plays this character. It seems like I timed the boat very well right here, where Mars eyes supposed to play when I go to see the results.
That's pretty cool. Hey, I got a frame that was a tied game for a second. Ooh, I'm surprised I got that, but GG, Luke.
So, and then of course, we got Sword Smash, and then if I'm being honest here, there is a better way to end up Smash DLC as a whole compared to Billy Narrow. Because I remember back in the days, I'm like, well, what the hell is Bayonetta? And it was also the same direct when they, that was the same direct when they had Clone from Final Fates as Smash DLC, but yeah, I guess because I was a better DLC fighter to end off with Bayonetta, and I don't really call my, and I don't even call myself a Kingdom Hearts fan. I mean, N64 would have really Kingdom Hearts fan for sure, but, you know, but I will say that I do like how Sora played in Smash. I'm so happy with that. So, and even though I'm not a Kingdom Hearts fan.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Especially since I had some good memories using that character in Super Smash Bros. 2 back in the day. It's even more exciting that he's in a game like Smash Bros. Title. His moveset is definitely really amazing for how they even did it in the first place.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wouldn't call Sword anime, like that, but he's something to show off, but it's like, our defense pass,
Oh yeah, for sure. mean, hey, it was a good effort. I think I was just a smidge bit out of the way. Oh, I'm done. I fucked up. GG.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Hey, ever since Mario's Base came out and Smash Ultimate DLC, Mario's basically, Chrome basically got replaced by Mario, but I still use Chrome as a secondary though. I remember back then I used to main Chrome, you know, that was before.
3, 2, 1,
That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, however we do find that error, then.
Your will and mine.
Try it. No hesitation.
Which basically that's another thing. In terms of what our predictions, I am predicting the aside from the hardware, I am hoping that Nintendo maybe announces maybe like a Fire Emblem announcement on the Switch 2 Direct, maybe like a little bit of a snippet, maybe a tiny, maybe a tad bit of gameplay. I know there's a rumor far before. But we'll see. Where I really am hoping though that Nintendo also throws out more gameplay for Mario Kart 9, which they're sure they will. Obviously, aside from that, I'm pretty sure we're gonna learn about how much
3, 2, 1, go!
what the launch times can be like, and all that good stuff. But the thing that I really want to know, and that's how much I don't want to say, we're gonna have 32 gigabytes or whatever. This won't buy me that much anyway, because I have a micro SD card. And I was sure Nintendo is still going to offer micro SD cards for the Switch 2. Now, it's really stupid to not do that.
I should point out, by the way, the current time that we are recording this is basically in late March.
Yep, I hope so as well. I hope you have a good vacation, Luke.
Each battle, a
Yeah,
chance to
Luke kind of got.
Yeah. I mean, GG's all the same, but that was still unfair. I think he could win, don't get me wrong, but yeah, that was unfair. Like, he should have really, got up there, but oh well.
It happens though.
Yes, I know, guys. Who knows what I'm watching this? I know there's no person. I know it's not. I know it's not great. Reflections of power to the 2010s. This is how I roll. I'm a decent difficult person. I can use my regular voice. Because decent difficult, I don't know how I'd be able to mimic that.
Yeah, it's not the most replicatable voice. Also, I was just about to make a joke saying that, you know, hey, it's Mario and Sonic, but instead it's just Luigi versus Sonic.
So instead of Mario and Sonic, I think like Luigi and Sonic at the end of the game, it was basically a ROM hack of all the Mario and Sonic games, including Tokyo, except that one was no longer in the game.
Yep, sorry, Super Mario Brothers, but you don't exist anymore. It's really Super Luigi Brothers now. Oh shit, I messed up big time.
Supersonic style.
Believe you me, I got into the Sonic franchise. That was in the early 2000s. Back in the City Genesis days. Back in my City Genesis days, and then was being City Genesis. Was even at least the word at least back in that. But the box, but I believe my first Sonic game would have been Sonic 2. I really was one of the Sega Genesis ones, and I had such a blast playing even though when I was a kid. I don't think when I was playing honestly, collection of death, I did some skates. Especially with Sonic 2, and that's how I was able to beat birthday worldwide. But nowadays I can do it with them now, but not just the Sonic, it's just the birthday worldwide. It's a predictable pattern. You know what sucks about this one is that you can literally set best for them now, and that's the whole point is to blind the annual he does it. Of course. You all play differently. For some reason, like Daniel needs to kill who's giving it launch or whatever. It's the same as that. So you don't put that through.
Yeah, I mean, funny number. Oh, that was interesting the way I killed you there. It looked like I barely got my charge attack on you, but then like it looked like the same time you killed me, so I still ended up killing you. Now that is something.
Yeah, GG, all the same.
Basically, for the way that I usually handle the final boss, every time I get to it, it's on to the best time for me to attack Dr. Eggman is right before he takes off.
That's what I was trying to say, yeah. That, either way, Sonic 2, when it's such a classic game, I was going to say Sonic 3 ended up a little better because not only do you get to play as Sonic or Tails,
GG, Luke.
Ridley wins.
Yeah, Ridley, I remember way back when, I never thought he would make it to Smash, and to this day, I still think Ridley is too big for Smash.
It's also the same with me right here. This goes to show why I'm not really into Ridley at all when it comes to Smash.
Honestly, I do like Ridley, though. I do agree he's kind of like a bit too OP at times, but he is fun to use. That's cool. Honestly, though, I really do much prefer Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and 3 to the first one. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Sonic 1, you know, this might be a bit of a hot take. I don't think it's really that great of a game. Like, it's not bad by any means, and obviously I always respect it for starting the franchise and all that stuff, but definitely compared to, like, even the games that followed it, it's just really hard to come back to. Sonic 2 and 3, on the other hand, you know, are games I can always revisit any day. Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure.
Until of course, Pyro showed the envelope, and just like Rex, I was shocked. I genuinely did not think we would get Pyro in Smash, and not just Pyro, but Mantle too. But I was just, like I'm trying to say here, like with Rex, I was shocked. I was surprised.
Also,
when that chair was there.
Also, 10 consecutive wins for Dominic. Good lord. Well, safe to say the birthday boy's doing really well today.
3, 2, 1.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. It's like the game thought of this perfectly. That was bullshit, game. Well, we all have our bad matches.
Yeah, that was a good call right there. You're still gonna knock me out so easily.
I know, man. That was crazy. GG for that one, Dominic.
Yeah, thanks on that. I do GG's as well, Daniel. I know, and I actually do consider them my mains. I made my main Mithra over Pyro because, Mithra is faster than Pyro. But either way, I still like to play as both. Really, I just think they're really cool characters, and one of these days I'm going to actually play through the Xenoblade Chronicles 2. One of these days, consider I've only ever played the first one via Virtual Console on the Wii U.
Yep. Also, I think this probably will be my last personal match of the video, but I will still go ahead and let you guys do get out for listening like another 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, I just spent 15 minutes. Besides, you know, Daniel and I are going to be doing more stream stuff today anyways.
Yep. So like I said, this will be my last match, but I'll go ahead and spectate for the last three or four matches or so. And also, man, I am getting killed this match, just like Daniel was last match. Yeah. I'm not even gonna call that bullshit. That was entirely my fault. I shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Yeah. I guess the moment you died, I took my last life as well. Still GG. And also GG for being the only one undefeated against me today. I guess it's definitely appropriate considering the fact that it is your birthday special I'm doing this for.
Yeah, for sure. If it was Bloody, probably even Armon playing, I'd even kick it with them more than we kicking my butt right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. Armand would definitely be completely undefeated if he was in this video, but since he's not, you're pretty much the reigning champion today. Either way, like I said, that's my personal last match of the video, but I'll go ahead and let at least like three or four more play out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Actually, there's actually Mars and not Bloody.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I think I misspelled it.
That's fine. Okay, well, it's fine.
Okay, and I just gave my input on that as well. But yeah, I definitely am. Sorry, I was just gonna say, but yeah, definitely though, I definitely am glad we were able to get this done though before Luke ended up having to go out of town. But I do hope, like you were saying earlier, that you enjoy your Italy trip. Yeah, that is a shame. But I assume you meant to say the state Daniel was in, because last I checked, I think you guys are both American. Well, yeah, and also you don't want to accidentally dox yourself, so that's always a very dangerous risk. But either way, you know, that is kind of unfortunate for sure. Personally, I would love to travel outside the United States, but unfortunately I can't right now because I still need to renew my passport.
I have my I currently live in state now where it's been like that ever since things go bad for this past year.
Yeah.
Alabama.
Nice. I actually love how like all four of us are in different regions of the country. You know, obviously, Daniel used to be in the Northeast, although I think he's moved a little bit closer to the South. Now, obviously, Luke in the South, down at the Midwest, and of course, me just the Western United States.
Yeah, because I've seen before plenty of times we can say it again anyway, but I need to get a sample time. That's why it's 512 line map, but where Daniel's at is basically 612.
Yeah. But either way, that is still kind of interesting that, you know, all four of us basically come from, like, different parts of the country.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, and honestly, considering Dominic and I are literally best friends, it would make a dream come true if we ever were to meet in person.
Yeah, I would love to be able to visit some of you guys one day, but unfortunately it's definitely going to be a while. Because not only do I rarely travel much to begin with, but definitely for sure, you know, especially considering the fact that I still can't even really drive, it's definitely going to be really difficult for me. And I know obviously I can fly there too, but I don't really fly out a lot too, so maybe one day obviously I could try to maybe plan something like that out, but for now it's definitely not something that's going to happen for at least a bit of a while. Yep, unfortunately everybody's got their own little disagreements every now and again. It just happens, it's part of life. But anyway, I'm thinking we'll probably do... Sorry.
What can I say? Even best friends do argue with each other some of the time.
Yep. Oh yeah, that is very true. Anyway, I was about to say this might be like the last match I'm thinking of doing for this video, and then I might end this segment. But it definitely has been a great time. Yep. Hey, nothing wrong with that. And considering you're a big Mega Man fan, I think this is kind of appropriate anyway.
2, 1, go!
Yeah, exactly.
But then again, because this is coming from someone who didn't know what Street Fighter was back when they announced Wii for Smash back in the days. Apparently, Street Fighter is a really iconic series in Street Fighter was a good time.
And comes to know Street Fighter 2 used to be the most popular fighter before this game.
Yep.
That's true. Street Fighter 2, so like a lot of copies, but not like some of the games that were the first Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, but definitely for sure, you know, Street Fighter I think definitely probably was the most popular fighting game franchise before, you know, Smash Bros. Kind of took the world by storm.
I never played Legends, and specifically and also
Dominic pulling some grade A bullshit, but awesome BS.
Yeah. In this case right here, it wouldn't really count since he was basically
Mega Man decided his fate.
Speaking of Street Fighter 2, I do happen to have multiple versions of that on the Wii Virtual Console. One of them actually at the old price, not the Super Compared to the new Challengers, in which I own both the SNES version and the Sega Genesis version.
Can I also say just how funny it is that that match ended with, can I also just say how funny it was that both, that this, video like literally ended with you guys both literally dying at the same time. That's kind of hilarious. Obviously, you know, Dano had less stock, so he was out first, but it was still funny the way that screenshot turned out. Well, anyway, yeah. Well, anyway, that's gonna do it for this segment, guys. Thank you all for watching, and of course, like I said, it's also the final multiplayer segment of my birthday special for Dominic. So obviously, all the rest of the games in this special will pretty much be done by myself. But either way, thank you all for joining me for this. It's definitely been a lot of fun. I definitely cannot wait to do the rest of this special. But for now, you have a great day, and see you all for segment number 5 and beyond. Take care.